Well, folks, welcome back to Home Movie Nights, or as I like to call it, the greatest movie review show ever. Today, we're talking about a film that, quite frankly, I didn't care for. It's called Saltburn. Ever heard of it, Vault Keeper?
I sure have, Crypt Keeper. Saltburn is a bold and provocative film by Emerald Fennell. It's daring, it's audacious, and yes, it's a little shocking, but in all the best ways. Let's dive in.
Shocking is right. I mean, what even was this movie? A bunch of privilege, obsession, and let's just say some very questionable behavior. It's not what I'd call classy, okay? Not classy at all.
Well, Emerald Fennell isn't exactly going for classy, Crypt Keeper. She's known for pushing boundaries. Her first film, Promising Young Woman, was a deep critique of how society deals with rape and violence by empowered types, and it won an Oscar. With Saltburn, she's taking her storytelling to even darker, more complex places. It's what great directors do.
Fine. She's got talent, sure. But let's talk about this story. It's about some awkward kid, Oliver, who gets invited to this big, fancy estate called Saltburn, and then everything gets weird. Too weird. There's a lot of, let's just say, uncomfortable moments. Not my kind of movie.
That's fair. It's not for everyone. But the story is riveting. Oliver, a socially awkward Oxford student, is drawn into the world of his charismatic classmate Felix Catton. What starts as an invitation to summer at Saltburn turns into a fascinating exploration of power dynamics, manipulation, and the dark side of privilege. It's gripping stuff.
Gripping? Like that tub scene? You like that kind of stuff, don't you? Too perverted for me. And don't get me started on the pacing of the film. Too many long, artsy, fartsy shots. Who has the time for that?
Oh, come on. The cinematography is stunning. This is for you to enjoy, and maybe stop for a second and think. The way Fennell captures the decaying grandeur of the Saltburn estate, it's breathtaking. Every frame tells a story. And let's not forget the performances. Barry Keoghan as Oliver and Jacob Elordi as Felix. They're incredible.
The acting was really good, I'll give you that. Both Keoghan and Elordi, well, too homo-erotic for my taste. But Rosamund Pike and Richard E. Grant, they were great. But taking any homophobic bias out of the way, you have to agree that the third act fell flat on its ass.
Finally, we agree on something. It is short of a masterpiece, just because the third act doesn't deliver as well as the first two-thirds of the movie. The great character piece and suspense that's created in the first half. The film does not deliver at the end.
All kidding aside, I did enjoy this art film for the most part, especially the way the characters felt so real in the first half of the movie. Despite the ending, Saltburn is a daring, thought-provoking film with incredible visuals and performances. We'll give it a solid 3.5 out of 4 stars, almost a masterpiece. Watch it with an open mind. Emerald Fennell is one of the most exciting directors out there, and Saltburn is a film that deserves to be seen. Thank you for tuning in to the Crypt of Nights. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you won't miss all of our episodes. Until next time, Home Movie Nights.